So now we'll be setting up the development environment with GitLab. So here's the high-level overview. We are currently on step 10, just one more step until we completed the server. Video overview, we're going to create a branch. You create your own branch on the Git repository. Switch to this branch on your machine, and then we're going to use Docker and Terminal to start up the container. Here are the sources. We're using the PrairieLearn docs and Docker docs. I'd recommend looking into the PrairieLearn docs. What we have linked pretty much just shows a step-on-step guide of what we're doing. Bigger picture, why do we need this development environment? This helps the developer create and test and debug code efficiently, provides a controlled and isolated environment so it doesn't affect other developers' progress. Why do we create a branch? This allows developers to work on new questions or fixes without affecting the main branch, which runs on the PrairieLearn server. Here's the diagram overview, and this is our main focus from the diagram. Pretty much just showing how the workflow is happening. So we have the main Git repo, and then this is being hosted on the main server, and then the skinnier arrows are just showing a branching, and then we have the development branches, and then those are being hosted on different local hosts, which are different machines. Here are the steps to sync the main server to get the new course. And here in the walkthrough, this video contains just the setting up of a local development environment. So with the Docker, so these are the options you're going to need. You can look more in depth in the Docker docs that I'll be linking below. So we're going to use -IT, which enables interactive mode. -RM, which removes the container after being stopped. -P, which specifies the port mapping from your machine to the container, so you can access this on your browser. And -V is mounting the course to your container. And then lastly, we're specifying the PrairieLearn image. So here's the full command. You do this without quotations. So here we call the Docker. You do need Docker run right here. I'll be showing that in the terminal. So, and then the full path to the Git repo course. So here's like an example path, and make sure the course is inside a course folder, not the root repo folder. So here's the development diagram, but I will be talking about that after the demo. So first, I'm gonna show you that I am on a different branch right now. This is just a terminal. I can show Git branch. So here, this is the main branch, and currently I'm on a test branch. So now what we can do is start up the Docker container, which the command is right here. So Docker run, remember Docker run -IT -RM -P, and then we're mapping our port 3000 to the container 3000, and -V, which we're mounting the course to the course folder in the PrairieLearn, and then the PrairieLearn image. And if it's the first time you're doing this, it's going to take a little bit to download the actual Docker image of PrairieLearn, but after it's been downloaded and you keep doing this, it should start up faster. So we're just going to run this. Forget about that warning sign. It should be okay on your machine. It's just some settings I have messed with Docker. So we're just letting it start up. Okay, so we're going to get these messages where it is finally showing up that the PrairieLearn server is ready. So now we're going to go back to our browser, and I will show you that it is actually running. So we go to local 3000, and now we can see it is working. We get dev users. We automatically get the administrator access. This admin tab, don't worry about that right now. You don't need it for development. So now the most important part to get the course in is we want to click this button, load from disk, and it'll be loading. And then course sync successful, which means we did get the course we are having. And then it is right here. These are some example courses they have, but you're going to have your course right here. You're going to click that, and now you can edit it pretty much however you want. All the homeworks are here. Whatever you have going on the branch or from the main that you branched off. But this is how to set up the development. And the way we are currently running it is whenever someone wants to make their own homework, we will create a merge request or issue. Um, see, let me show you what close. We create issues from homework 12. We assign it to someone, and then they create a merge request, which they can be able to branch off of. It will give the Git should give you a I believe let's see if these are, so most of these branches you can see how we are working with it. We're homework 7, questions 1 through 2, and so this is how we assign homeworks. And then we also have a board. So currently we are what needs to be done, what's in progress, what needs for review, needs refactoring, and what we have finished. So this is how we work with it. And then let me just go back to this development diagram. So here is just showing how it works. So the thin arrows are the branching, and then the thicker arrows are the hosting. So this is how it basically works. So say there's 3 developers, each branch from the main Git repo, and then what we just did is ran a local server on the machine, so they are able to access localhost 3000. But when they merge the branch into the main repo, they will be able to sync the actual course with their changes to the main server, and that's what I'll be showing right here. So to sync it, we're just going to go to the main server and click sync, but you have to have admin issues. Have the admin access, sorry. And then we're going to click pull from Git repository. So I'm just going to show you that right now. And this is our course, so this is our server. And I do have admin access right here. So we're just going to go click the course, and we're going to click this sync button right here. And then we see that this is our actual course. This is the path to courses. Remember, it's in that course folder. And I can just show you real quick. If you want to mess around and like change it to put another branch on your main server, you can. So right now we are using a different server, but let's say I want to go back to the main. So we're going to do change, and I'm going to go back to the course. So now it's going to be pulling from the main branch, and we're going to click pull from remote Git repository, and it fetches, and it's completely synced. So now it's completely synced. All the questions, this whole course is synced up with our Git repository from the main branch. So this main branch, it's synced up, but we can type in pretty much any of these branches and sync it up with the server. But currently, we're just gonna keep it on the main because that's the best practice, I would say. So yeah, this is how to pretty much set up the local development and a little insight of how we develop and how to sync up the main server. Thank you. So to recap, now developers can work in parallel on different questions without affecting the main branch. Admin now knows how to sync the main server to the main branch. The next step for the last step, will create access for only institution emails. So this will just be editing some files in the PrairieLearn Git repo and mounting them in the Docker Compose file. Thank you.